Go with your flow, day 7. Morning, my beautiful mum.
Morning, love
How are you? Hey, bloody working away there, still carrying on. Fucking hell, just doesn't stop, mate, eh?
As always.
You know? So yeah, massive lessons last night, people. Massive lessons last night. I was at a sound healing the other day, or the other night, where I met a man by the name of Dominic. I don't know his last name, but got to talking. And apparently, he does. He lived up in Kuranda, where near where I was living, near the amphitheatre. I was on Ardmore Park. I forget where he was, but he was talking about how he used to live in Kuranda and how he went to reggae festivals in Kuranda and whatnot. And I was like, "Look, I've played reggae festivals before." He's like, "Oh, you play?" I said, "Yeah, I play in a band with my brother and we've done a bit of the circuit up north, and we're known up there." And he said, "Oh, he's invited me to a party in Nambour, to meet, oh, not even meet, just to come and jam." That's all it was. The invitation was to come and jam. So simple, man. And that's what life does. It just throws you just enough to go, okay, yeah, yes or no. It'll never give you too much info like that. You got to figure out the rest for yourself. And so my brother and my sister and I, we've turned up to this party. It's an older people's party. It was somebody's birthday. It wasn't Dominic's house, so instantly there was a feeling of being uncomfortable in a space where we were invited to somebody else's shindig. Again, that's where the growth happens, is being uncomfortable as well. People we've walked into this party. This dude's built a pub in his backyard, and this structure looks like it'll outlive the house, mate. It was just an amazing, beautiful spot that he created. They had PAs set up, they had lights, there was a bar, drinks, there was, a fire going. It was just a beautiful setting, and in the headspace that I'm in right now, I'm approaching everything with 110% wholehearted, mate. Open mind, open heart, and seeing where it takes me. That's what the flow's all about. So I've turned up to this place, and instantly my mind goes, okay, how's my brother and sister feeling? Are they comfortable here? I know where I'm at with all this, but are they feeling the same? You know what I mean? Are they moving with it as well? So I'm beginning to ask them, how are you feeling? How do you feel about being here? And there was a bit of a hesitation in the response. So that initially told me that, there was a certain uncomfortable feeling of being there. We were invited to somebody else's house, somebody else's birthday, by the person that whose birthday it was, or it wasn't his house. So you can see why we started sort of going down along the lines of those thought patterns. And it's the same fucking pattern everywhere, mate. People can fucking relate to this shit. So we'd walked into this party. Didn't really, obviously didn't really know anyone there. Didn't really, we were approached by the two people that lived there, whose birthday it was and whose house it was. And, they straight away walked up to us and went, oh yeah, introduced themselves. We introduced ourselves, who invited us. Everything was sweet. We walked inside, saw Dominic, said hello. And then decided to go to the bottle to get some beers for Neil. On the trip there, Erin had to come home. Obviously she has her family. And then when we got back here, it was just like, oh, well, do we feel like going all the way back out there again? We weren't really feeling it. Rah, 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 this and that. So we ended up going to Mooloolaba instead, because obviously it was closer. Rang up some people we knew, so it was more comfortable. Fucking stupid. And just played free pool and sat in the most comfortable space, and just stayed there. Didn't really move ahead, didn't really move backwards, just stayed there. And this is the lesson here, man. I woke up like he sent me a message. Dominic sent me a message and said, "What happened last night?" I said, "Oh, sorry, mate. You know, we had to take off. Aaron's got the kids, and you know, we just weren't feeling it by the time we got back, and just just hung out and played pool somewhere else, and that was just the normal thing to happen. Like, and this happens so much, man. Like, it happens all the fucking time with us, and." Man, I woke up to this message this morning saying, "What happened last night?" Sort of explained to him what was going on there, and he said, "Oh, that's okay, but I don't think you realise that it was a private party with TV presenters and radio hosts that were there on the Sunshine Coast, and we were invited to fucking jam with these people. Like, what the fuck? From a sound healing." People have never heard our music. They just wanted to jam with us because they were vibing with the energy that I was putting out, and oh, man, massive lesson learned here, guys. Like, so I've woken up to this message thinking, oh fuck, like, exactly, of course, mate. How come I didn't want to sit there and get to know someone, or meet some new energies, or sit in new spaces to see where else that this could go. You know what I mean? And to think that could potentially have. I don't think it's ended that opportunity. I think it's just reinforced my journey even more, really. And I've realised some other obstacles that I need to overcome within myself. So I'm definitely grateful for the lesson. Little bit, not even broken by it, but just shook by it a little bit, because like that's what the journey I'm on at the moment. So when I feel like I haven't achieved what I'm doing every day, and by turning up 100% in everything that I do, then I'm not flowing, yeah? And that's what happened. It didn't flow. We just ended up in the same place with the same people doing the same fucking shit, mate. So it's definitely reinforced everything for me, and I'm definitely very grateful for this lesson. Very much. So people, again, turn up 100% every time. You just never know what life will fucking throw at you, man. If you start moving in that, in the direction, things that you love, and things that you away from the things that keep you hidden, or keep you tied down, or weighed down, or and that could be a thought, a feeling, emotion. In order to get free of those thoughts or feelings, emotions, you have to create new ones, yeah, good ones, with new people, or old people, whatever, old relationships, friendships, whatever, however that may be. So yeah, again, people, just another lesson in the flow, and how you can really fuck yourself up. So pay attention, people. Love you very much. Day 7. Go with your flow. Ciao.